Good evening, guys. It's time for another video of my point of view and explanation as GK. How to become the best GK ever by playing very simple and safe. So we have an official between Daguz and Sizors, and we have for Daguz Zorci, Hulk, Vac, and Lyreco versus myself, Martinelli, Hans, and Fernando. So I got a clean sheet during this game, and let's see how. So first of all, it starts. I will say it many times because the plan is very simple, but it starts by playing pretty safe. Like here, I just stay back. I don't have anything to do, and it also needs a good DM and a good AM because otherwise you are fucked. But you can be a good GK without, the goals will just not be your fault, and you have to accept it. So my logic is that every single player is responsible for an action and a goal. And if you consider goal, you must check as GK if it's your fault. If it comes from an open goal, yes, it is your fault. If it comes from 1 versus 2, it may be your fault, but it's unlikely. And then there are different situations. So let's focus on the game first. You can see here that I stay pretty safe. I don't need to press VAC. I see Martinelli here. I just wait for the ball to come to me. Here I am close to Lyreco, so I go get it, and I try to clear instantly. And you will see me in the corner because I'm pretty good mechanically, so I can be comfortable to go in the corner. I know that some GKs don't like to go in the corner and some GMs don't, but I prefer to go when I'm closer. So you can see here, I tried to pass to Fernando, but he couldn't make it to Hans. So after I pass, I instantly go back and cover. Here, it's almost a 1v1 and almost a 1 versus 2. There is Martinelli between Vac and Lyreco. And I don't need to rush Lyreco, there is no danger. There is only a danger if Lyreco manages to pass somehow to Vac or to pass to someone else. But as long as Lyreco has no option to shoot directly, there is no danger. And you can see just by standing that Lyreco decided to back pass and we can reposition after. I don't rush. I just, here at the end, I just show that I'm here, but without actually committing, without letting Lyreco going behind me. And then here, it's a close situation. Martinelli is kind of out of the game. He should be between Vac and Lyreco. So I see that. I consider that Martinelli is a bit GK. We are not in a good position. So I have to step a bit up, but I don't recommend that. I have to step a bit up to force the pass to Vac, so Martinelli can intercept, or force Vac to pass somewhere. But it was not well defended here. And here we are in attack. I don't need to participate to the attack. It's not my problem if we don't score. I just care about saving goals and clearing relatively fast. We have boring game here in attack. I don't need to man-mark Lyreco, I don't care about what he's doing. Of course, if it's Fernando, you will notice, I will talk about Zorci after, but if it's Fernando, you just have to cover him and you cannot stay in front of him because he comes very high. But Lyreco don't, and it's fine. Here, I don't propose myself up, I'm just there because I think it makes sense to be there. It's in the center, you cannot be wrong if you're in the center. I just have to get it and pass to Hans. I try to play simple. Here, same, I am not there in a square formation to participate to the game. If Hans wants to pass to me, he can, and I will be far back to have space to do whatever I want, but I don't need to play around it. And you see, I'm still centered, almost always around the middle circle. just here to receive passes that need to be made for me, but I don't offer myself for passes that I want to grid on. Here I see no solution, so I just wait. I don't trick, I don't go in the corner, I just wait and see an opening. The opening was that I could pass behind Lyreco, and if Lyreco shoots, it goes back like it did, and if Lyreco does not shoot, Martinelli will have it. And the same here, still centered. You rarely see me go on the side. I go sometimes because we have no choice, but I pass. I don't care about the accuracy of my pass. I think Hans should have went down, but I don't understand him. I don't really care about the accuracy of my pass. I just want to make it fast and forward. Here in the corner, I support Martinelli in case Hulk jukes him, and I can get closer to it. I stay open here. Important. You can see my clear. I can pass to Martinelli easily, but Hulk will get it, so I see it. And instead, I decided to rotate to pass to Hans. You have to be comfortable with it. You can simply pass to Martinelli, but it's fine if you see some ways to clear that the other don't. Here I miss my pass, but you can see the logic. I'm close to Martinelli, so Martinelli can play with me. And here I just failed the pass, but if I manage the pass, Fernando or Zorci will have it. And you can see that I don't push forward here, I just stay back, like here. I don't follow Vac. There is Hans covering between DM and Vac, and there is Martini covering between DM and Lyreco. So I just stay back ready for a shoot from Hulk, and that's it. I don't need to cover for anything else, and that's what happens. And here we clear with Martinelli. And you can see for what I talked about Fernando, he's pretty high, and you need to cover him. It was a very good play and almost a goal if it was a bit more accurate from Fernando. But it's very dangerous to have a really high striker. It depends on the opponent, but it can be dangerous. Here I do something I don't recommend. I should have passed down, but I got stuck in the corner, and we have a different section. The really easy clear there was just to turn and pass here to Martinelli. Then I'm in the corner because I'm comfortable being there. I just cover as a DM. I'm still a DM there. And Martinelli covers. And then we get the clear. Very, very bad pass from Hans there. Aye, aye, aye. Very bad pass from Hans. It was an easy goal. But here you can see me. I just prevent Lyreco from turning back. I press him a bit, but I don't push him. I just show him that I'm here. If he wants to keep the ball, I will not try to attack it because it will be dangerous. My main concern is to not let Lyreco go behind me. If Lyreco goes behind me, we are in big troubles, but there he does not. Good pass from Lyreco, good pass attempt, but they were too slow and Hans could have covered, so there is no danger. A very good attempt from Vac. You should try more this type of shoot. It sometimes works and it's impressive. And then we are back in the counter attack. I just stay back. You can see that I'm not pushing forward. It's not my concern to build the attack. Here, almost a goal, but I was back enough, and I think even if Vac shot, I had a chance. If he shot there, it was a goal, but it was really he needed to be really accurate because the pass was coming in a weird angle, and here I don't care. I just kick forward. I try to aim at Hans, and I thought Hans would intercept, but he does not. Here I'm in the corner. I see that Martinelli is also in the corner, so I just want to give him the ball and leave fast. Here, I'm here in support. I am not in the first post. You can notice here. I am below. I'm not here. So, as I said, if the corner guy managed to beat Martinelli, I'm here to cover. And Vac almost retired the same shot as earlier. I'm here to support Martinelli still. And here you can see the good defense. Martinelli covers Vac, Hans covers the pass to Lyreco. The only option of Hulk is to shoot or do something else, like going back or something. But here Hulk has no valid option, so he just loses the ball, and then we have to clear. And we do clear. We are forward. I just go in the center. I don't go more forward. I see that Lyreco is there, but I don't try to. That many GK does that mistake. I don't care if Lyreco gets the ball at the wall, because if he gets at the wall and I try to be at the wall, he can still back pass. The game is fast. He can back pass to Vac, and then Vac can shoot, and it will be an open goal. Here, if like Rico gets it, I just cover the goal uh, like a bot. If you see some bots in rooms, you just cover the goal and you do nothing else. And that's it. I know that Martinelli will get to Lyreco eventually, so you can see that I stay back. Martinelli tried to get to Lyreco, between Lyreco and Vac, and then there is no danger. Here I go in the corner, I block, I try to clear, and Martinelli same takes my position. Then we swap, and we have a clear opportunity. Very good clear for Martinelli. Good press by Zorci, you can see here. Although it's hard to press, it's much easier to be passive, and it gives the same result with less risk. Here you can see that Zorci went forward, so the GK is not the natural GK, and that's a dangerous situation. You can see here why it is dangerous, because the Hulk does a big mistake here. He lets Fernando pass him, and when you are GK, you should almost or never let the striker go behind you. Here I'm just there, but I don't ask for a pass. He just does it, and I can get it easily because I'm far back. Trying to pass forward. Here same. We are in bad situation because I am in DM in the middle. If I'm DM in the corner, it's fine, but if I'm DM in the middle, it means that Martinelli cannot participate with the attack. So my only goal there is to put it forward and go back so Martinelli can go forward without doing a mistake. Because here, if I do a mistake, Martinelli is not GK, so he's not good position. I just trick to go forward. I'm comfortable with tricking, but a simple pass was enough. And we score a goal from there. If I did like Zorci 2 minutes ago, like stay forward, it could have been dangerous for us because Martinelli is a bad GK. If he does not insult me after, and I just prefer to stay behind, so we have natural position. And here you can see that Zorci's mistake. It was a good clear attempt, but then he tried to push too much to Hans, and Hans managed to get a lucky ball. Here it's good. Here it's still good. He fixes his mistake, but then here Zorci should have went back to the goal. And you can see that's why he concedes exactly here, because he goes up instead of covering the goal. You should always cover the goal as GK. If you are not here to cover your teammates' mistakes, you are useless. Here you can see that Zorci asks too much for a ball. Here he's aligned to Hulk, and it can be dangerous. It is not here because Hulk is a good DM, but it can be dangerous if the GK is too offensive. I was pretty bad at clearing, especially I could have played much more passes to other side there. It was not my greatest game. It was just a good game in position, but not in clear. And it was almost a goal there. We got lucky. And you can see that not having the natural GK and the DM is dangerous. Here I see that Vac wants to pass to Lyreco, so and Martinelli is already there, so I don't need to hurry to press Lyreco. I just cover. And here, bad Hans got baited by Hulk, and then I have to rush Lyreco. These passes are the most dangerous if you play passive GK. I have to rush Lyreco because it is wide open there, but it's a 1v1, so I just have to rush him, hoping that Martinelli covers Vac enough, which is the case. I just have to rush and close the angle, and then the angle was pretty much closed. It could have been a goal, maybe, I'm not sure, but you need to be really accurate. I'm not even sure it's possible to score from there. And then I'm back to position, helping Martinelli if needed. Martinelli covers the pass from the corner to center. Then they have the ball. I go in the corner. I'm ready to clear here. And I give myself some space with some tricks, and we manage to clear. Here, same shit. I can play more simple, like just passing to the wall behind Vac and passing to Martinelli. But I improved since then, and it's been a while. Here's a dangerous situation. Very good from Fernando. You can see that he is really high, and it's almost a 2v1. It's not a true 2v1 because Hulk is in front of Hans, but it's still a dangerous situation. And Hans, I think, tries to shoot at the second post, which would have been a goal because Zorci was attracted to Fernando. And then it's the end of the game. We just have to play safe. I see that Martinelli is up. I do a trick, and here you can see that Zorci does a now full rush. Here, the Zorci, especially at this time, it was the first half, not the second, so it was not the decisive key moment. But even if Zorci rushed, who is there to get the ball as red? Nobody. So Zorci does a bad rush, and Fernando managed to pass, and on scores. So the result of the game was 3-0 at the end. I will just show the last goal. It's from the kickoff, but it's not really interesting. And then the second half is the same. I think I clear it better, but still same. And here you can see that we have a lot of space. I don't know why, maybe Hulk thought I was covering Fernando, but even then it was still bad. But you can see also a principle as GK. If you don't need to play super fast, because if you play super fast, it's a goal. When you have the ball, you can just advance slowly until the solution offers itself, and voila. So you will notice that to summarize, I just play pretty passive. I'm always far in the back. I can clear better with simpler tricks on that game, something to improve on. But besides that, there was no real danger. There was good shots, but it was well handled. Almost the same goal, for example, almost an open goal because Zorci is too advanced. you can see that Zorci is almost out of the game, and if the pass was a bit more lucky, it was a goal. And Zorci gets it with accuracy, but it was hard. But yeah, you as DK, it is better to be passive than aggressive. But if you are very good with anticipation, like Scry or Luntek, you can be aggressive. But if you want to be, if you want an easy way to be a good GK, you can easily be passive. You just have to be better with clears and have a good DM and AM. Besides that, I think it's really easy to become a top GK. Okay, it's enough. Goodbye.